Hey there everyone, this is Jessica from Domesticated Me, and today I am showing you the Louis Vuitton refill for the PM agenda. Now I know that it's a little late. Yeah, I usually like to do this in December, but what happened was that on the last day of November, I went into the city, I bought my agenda refill along with a few other things in Soho, and my essay was wonderful, and she showed it to me. She was like, "This is the one that you want?" And I said, "Yeah, that's it." I looked at it, opened it. Yeah, that's it. Great. Just ring me up. And I got out of there. And then I went. Usually I like to film this in December because that's when everyone is getting ready to buy their new agendas and calendars. But I had to go to New Orleans. I didn't have any time to film my unboxing and review before I left for New Orleans, and I came back in January and I got so busy, and finally towards mid to late January is when I realized that I had purchased the 2018 refill again. So I called my SA, and of course they said, "Yeah, no problem, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for the 2019 one." I just was not able to get there any sooner, so I finally have it. And you know, I always do this. I do this every year. I look forward to doing it, and I know that a lot of people ask me about agenda refills and Louis Vuitton agendas in general, so I just thought I'd do it anyway. Plus, you know, sometimes people are like me and wait till the last moment to buy their refills, or they're unsure about what kind of refills they want, or you bought an agenda into the year and you're thinking about whether it's worth it to buy a Louis Vuitton agenda for your Louis Vuitton agenda refill for your Louis Vuitton agenda. So I'm hoping to answer those questions here. I have a few videos all about Louis Vuitton agenda refills, which size is the right one for you, a video about refills in general. I'll list them all in the description box below, but I'll also try to retouch on some of those subjects. But first, I will show you the 2019 agenda refill. Now this is the diary, month on 2 pages, which means it's not the complete. This retails for $55, I think is the price. There is one that is more expensive, and that comes with the whole package for your agenda. That includes things like contacts pages, which I don't use. I have my phone, that's where I put my contacts. So for me, all those extra pages, the world maps, the wine lists, all that kind of stuff, it's unnecessary for me. I have my phone. That's pretty much everything that I use for, you know, looking up anything really. So I don't really need all of that, which is why I bought this version. I always look forward to seeing what the theme for the agenda is, and for this year we're going to see travel around the world again. We have Dubai, we have New York, we have Paris, we have a sticker for Tokyo, we have a sticker for Hong Kong, which is really cute because it kind of looks like a Scrabble board piece. There's Miami, there's a little pineapple, little scissors. Again, all of it represents cities from around the world, and right in the center is a little luggage piece that says Agenda 2019. And once again, the foil on the edges of this page, of these pages, are silver, which is recent. I think last year might have been the first year they did it, or the year before that. I personally, knowing Louis Vuitton and their agendas and most of the stuff that they produce, tends to be with gold-toned hardware. The silver foil, not my favorite. I'd rather it be gold because most of the agendas come with gold-toned rings in the binders. So it's not a deal breaker for me, but something to keep in mind if that is something that's going to bother you. Now let's go through the agenda. I am not a native French speaker, as you will clearly hear, but I'll do my best. Here is the cover, and it is made of a thicker paper stock. Agenda 2019. And once again, the pages are perforated at the corners, so you can rip these corners off as you go so that it's easier to find your place. Here are the personal reminders where you would put your name, your address, your phone number, in case someone finds this, your in case of emergency contact as well. And here we get the theme for our agenda. It says here, Louis Vuitton, follow the Alzer. This year it is the Alzer, the traveler's faithful companion since the late 19th century, whose journey we will follow. From the Anier workshop, where it is crafted by the trunk maker's skilled hands, it explores month after month the emblematic sites that have forged the history of this house. You can pause it right here to read the rest. And then it follows in different languages. Here you'll get the list of the year, the list of all the days of the year with important information, whether it's a holiday or whether the day falls on a Monday or Tuesday, etc. And that is followed with 2 note pages, and here it says inspiration. 2 more note pages. This side right here gives you the abbreviations for different countries. And then this is a fold-out version with a list of the dates with blanks on them, so that if you have like any important birthdays or anniversaries that you want to keep in mind, you can write them down here.
Le rue de Alzire. Les ateliers Agnières sous en France. Maison Louis Vuitton, Champs-Élysées, Paris, France. Maison Louis Vuitton, Canton Road, Hong Kong, China. Maison Louis Vuitton, Omotesando, Tokyo, Japan. Les Fontaines Parfumées, Reims, France. Maison Louis Vuitton, Ipanema, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Maison Louis Vuitton, Marina Bay, Singapore. Maison Louis Vuitton, 5th Avenue, New York. Maison Louis Vuitton, Place Vendôme, Paris, France. Maison Louis Vuitton, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Design Fair, Miami, United States. Maison du Famille, Agnières-sous-en, France.
At the end of December, we will find the first few days of January. And then here we have the list of dates for the year 2020. Guide du Voyageur, which has a world map. A list of religious holidays. Conversion tables.
Temps pour soi.
With 2 note pages. And then stickers of the cities featured in the agenda. And the last page is another sheet of cardstock. And to answer some of the questions that I get every year, a lot of folks ask me which one is the right size for me. Should I get a PM or should I get an MM agenda? When you're looking for the personal sized agendas that you're going to be carrying with you from day to day, or the GM, because that's something that some folks carry with them day to day. It depends on your lifestyle. When I first purchased my agenda, I bought the MM size because I was in college, I was working, but I needed a lot of paper space. So it was fine for me, but as I grew older and my schedule became a lot more hectic, I was out on the road, I was walking around a lot, and that weight, it began to bother me. So that is why I sold my MM agenda and then purchased my PM agenda, because for me it's just lighter. I can carry it a lot easier into my bags. I have, sometimes I'm either, at the time I was working, very, very busy schedule, and so I didn't want to have to carry more things. I already had to carry a binder with all the things that I needed for the day while I was working, so I didn't want to add to that bulk of stuff that I needed to carry. Also, I'm a busy mom, so if I have, you know, a diaper changer, if I have milk with me, then I don't also want to carry that big thing, and so it just became unnecessary for me to carry. Sorry, it's been a long day. So that is why I transitioned over to the PM size, because it just fit my lifestyle better. And now that I'm doing YouTube and blogging full time and I'm more at home, I definitely don't need the bigger sizes because I don't have that much to write on the go. I have a computer with me, I have notebooks with me, so, and by the way, I do use a PM agenda as a notebook. I will be doing a video on how I use it, how I set it up very soon, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. But if you are someone who likes to have that space, if you want to write a lot, then I definitely recommend the bigger size, the MM. The MM was great for me because I did have a lot to write down, whether it was homework assignments when I was in college, or, you know, I had a busy schedule, or things I like to write notes. The MM size was definitely best for me. GM, again, just depends on your lifestyle. If you want to use it as like a notebook, the MM, I also use it as like a purse because I had these plastic inserts where I put my cash and some coins, so that was a good reason for having the PM size, is that I could use it as both my agenda and my wallet. So, and I also had credit card slots on it, so I could put my credit cards. So that kind of minimized the bulk because this one piece of SLG served for two purposes, as an agenda and a purse, or a wallet, I should say. So that was one of the ways that I minimized the bulk when I did carry the MM. And obviously with a GM, you can just do so much more. You can use it as an agenda, schedule yourself everything that you have to do throughout the day. You can use it as a notebook. You can put those inserts in there so that you can carry your cash, you can carry your cards, you can carry craft supplies if you are a sketcher or a drawer or a doodler. That is also a great function for you. But again, just need to think about your lifestyle realistically, how much to carry. Do you live in a city where you're walking everywhere, or do you have your car where you can kind of put your bulk up in your bag, you can carry a lot and not be a nuisance because you have a car with you? Now, when it comes for the agenda refill itself, is the money worth it? Again, that is up to you and your lifestyle. If you can afford it, if it's something that you like, you want to have a Louis Vuitton agenda refill for your Louis Vuitton agenda, that is something that you look forward to and it's a pleasure for you and you can do it, it's in your budget, go ahead and do it. But if you're a little bit tighter on a budget, this is really unnecessary. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Unnecessary. You can get really good Fabletics refills, you can get cute little Hello Kitty refills, you can get all kinds of refills online that fit your agenda and that might work out better for you, because as one of the things that you'll note, this doesn't have the month on 2 pages, which to me is super important. I wind up having to either buy a template on Etsy, which I will link to the shops that I've used before in the description box below, or if I have a friend who has a coupon, I will include that in the description box below for you guys. But that's what I wind up doing. I wind up buying a template and downloading that and then printing that out and then putting that in my agenda, because I do like to see the month on 2 pages at the beginning of every month. So that's an extra cost right there. So again, this isn't everything, it's not necessary, but if you love it, if you want it, then go ahead and splurge and do that little purchase for yourself, but it's not necessary. If you have any more questions about agendas, Louis Vuitton refills, or just agendas in general, let me know. Again, stay tuned for that video where I'm going to show you how I set up a Louis Vuitton agenda as a notebook. Trust me, you're going to want to see it. It's very unique, or it's very special to me. I worked really hard on it, so I think I love the setup, and I think that you guys might enjoy it as well. And that is everything for my 2019 Louis Vuitton agenda refill video. If you have any questions, again, please don't be afraid to ask down below, or just say hi. You guys know that I love to hear from you. And always check out the description box below where I link to most of the products that I discuss in my videos, as well as my social media. I am on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and also I have my P.O. box listed down below. If you guys send me a letter, I will be happy to send one back to you. Click or tap right here to watch my last video, or click down below to watch another video that you might enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned.